Oh, nice one. Hopefully that will be better. El socio. series.
Yeah, welcome back, buddy. I got it sorted. That was Streamlabs left up the audio. That's sorted now, so that's good. Lost you, mate. What do you mean by that? Is there problems with the trucking community? That's the thing, actually, fact. I can repaint the aircraft before the people can't go. I'll tell you what, just here, it's, this is the worst part of this, is the actual sitting around and just popping chicken in the fire and doing the fry. Because right now, all that stuff down there is our own meat. Oh, it's our own meat, it's our coffee pan. Which is a bit of a bummer, really. That's why I like some of the older aircraft, because they literally, you had to fly them. You have to know your navigation and everything. These things, you don't have to worry about it, it does it itself. This is a real flight to get down to right, okay. Let's see what I can do with the sounds. I don't know what's causing this because it's this part of alright, this part's very close. Don't know what it's this. This is weather program. Played up once before like this. What a pain in the arse. Come on. So the weather program won't shut down, it locks itself. FX Professional Weather. It's the only bit of software I ever regret buying. Oh, that was a bastard, wasn't it? Come on. Well, I'll turn that up. That should be better. Well, I'll turn that up. That should be better. Yeah, it's a matter of just turning the desktop audio down. Like so. Yeah, it's a matter of just turning the desktop audio down. Like so. Yeah, that hissing is yeah, it's drowning it. Yeah, that is actually in the actual flight sim. That is what they call the atmospherics. Yeah, that hissing is and it really is a pain in the bloody arse because you try to turn it down, sometimes it's impossible. I will deal with that. I'm gonna rewrite the configuration file on that. That is what they call the atmospherics. And I think what I'll do now is, as that's buggered, because you try to turn it down, sometimes it's impossible. I will deal with that. I'm gonna rewrite the configuration. I'm going over ETS.
He's got his butt out.
Oh, what?
Tony, we don't always want to see that hairy crack.
I don't bloody look at it.
Can't help it, it's massive.
Fucking right shit. Right. That's unplugged.
What, you pulled your butt plug out?
See you later, sweetie. Take that thing with you, will you?
See you later, Dave.
Fuck off, Julian.
Bing! Goes the light bulb.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Shove that down here. Get this one out of the way. And I'll reconnect me steering wheel and I'll do truck sim. It's got to be truck sim, isn't it? Flight sim's good, but that needs setting up differently. What we got up here? We've got an instant invite. What's that for? Free codes. Ignore it. You got trucks, books. Yeah, I say that hissing sound really is a pain in the butt. That's not the only one. It's also the hissing sound also knocks down the ATC. You can't hear the ATC because of it. It is a pain in the butt, really is. Yeah, I say that hissing sound really is a pain in the butt. That's not the only one. It's also the hissing sound also knocks down the ATC. Yeah, that's right. Okie dokie. Okay. I'll deal with that for you now, mate. Right?
Alright.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit, maybe, because I've got to go.
Yeah, no
Well, you
worries.
see this table space time.
Yeah, I did. All right. love you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh there, that's better. I've got some peace and quiet. Just got to change the stream. Let me just go over the dashboard. Oh there, that's better. I've got some peace and quiet. Just got to change the stream. Just go over the dashboard. Oh there, that's better. I've got some peace and quiet. Damn, I didn't. Where are we? Euro. Truck. Promods. Where are we? Euro. Right, update all. That's it. That's them updated. Yay! That should change the title of that in a sec. Oh, that's them updated. Yay! That should change the title of that in a sec. Hang on a minute, let's deal with that. Getting a bit of echo there, weren't I? Hopefully it'll be alright now. I mean, after Christmas I'm going to be redoing all my system anyway, and a different layout and everything. I'm going to be sorting everything out because it's got to be done. So I'll be getting headsets and boom mics and the whole freaking shaboodle. But I'll have the money because I've got a couple of discos coming up. Sadly, one of them, I learnt today, it ain't exactly as I thought it would be. It's a bit of a downside to that one, but sad story. But I ain't saying nothing because the people involved. So first things first. Is me sound better now, mate? Hopefully it is. I can't actually check it unless I give myself feedback at the minute. It's the only problem with Promods. It takes so long to load it all in. Yeah, check your account. I do appreciate you telling me about the sound, mate. You know, that's really good. Some people won't because they're frightened of offending you or something, but I think it's great when people actually tell me, because that means I can just try and deal with the situation. I just forgot, did I put the USB in? Yeah, I did. I have to look, because when I spin this quick, it all glows green. A bit like the Hulk. There we go. This is a bit better. Get it up, Promods running. Yeah, I've been doing disco since the 70s. I'm actually halfway through renewing most of my equipment, especially the lights. I've started buying. Started a couple of years ago buying all new lighting, and I get some great deals from some places that I deal with. Whereas, you know, there's some bloody good lights out there, but that's so expensive. I'm about to spend 350 quid on just 2 lights. But they're worth having, you know. The sort of moving head technology, you'll know what that is basically if you was the DJ. This is, I've still got 2,000 miles here, look. Oh, I've already done 1,000. You sit there, Mr. Smokey Bear, otherwise you'll be rammed. Oh, look, fire station, look. Oh, is it a garage? One of the two. So whereabouts did you do your discos then? I've done mine mainly all round Essex, but you know, I've been other places, but mainly all round Essex. A couple are up in Yorkshire. I'll tell you what, yeah, do you know what? I had the same. I bought one with £2,000 it cost me. Dry ice machine. Great for weddings, but in a small hall. People with chest problems, same as the smoke machines. Kicks them off. But the only thing I can't understand is that I had a barman who has got a vape, and this barman was using his vape behind the bar, and right above him was a smoke detector. Now, the vape is made of the same stuff as what the stuff is at the smoke machine. It's just water and glycerine, as you know. Yet my smoke machine, even though I hadn't used it, even it was plugged in, but you get the odd little puff of smoke, but was setting off bloody fire alarms. Let me turn the big main light off. This is one that I have been messing around with somewhat. Just turn it on. There you go. I don't know if you can see that one behind me. Might be a bit too bright in here. See what I can darken it so you can see. There you go. You might be able to see a little bit better there. I don't know. Yeah, same as I do. I love doing kids parties. Besides the fact that they're shorter events, you know, you ain't got to worry about music for dancing because kids don't care. All they want to do is play the games. Yeah, I've got this one which is called the H2O. Really good effect. Comes with a different couple of different types of lenses, but I say it's a nice feature for a dance floor or to light up the ceiling. It does look quite nice. I've been using it as a backdrop just lately. Yeah, I do mainly round Essex and such like. Well, I'm lucky actually because I do Essex and Suffolk. Oops, don't teach me which one I'm driving. Because I live on like close to the Suffolk border, so I'll get chances to do the Suffolk borders as well. But it's good effect. I think this cost me about 110 quid. And there was me thinking it'll be a lot lighter because it'll be all plastic body, but it ain't, it's bloody metal body. So that sort of, and it's sodden heavy as well. I'm surprised how heavy it is. I booked on a farm doing 18 female party. Oh, bloody hell. Good for you, mate. Little rich girl, yeah? They come few and far between though, don't they? You could do with one of them every couple of months. $10k in cash, bloody hell. And of course you declared it, of course, didn't you? I've had a couple where they've asked me to extend and I've got like 50 quid an hour. You know, I've got 50 quid an hour, I ain't turning that down, you know. Made it for a long, hard night, but I mean, it's good once you get things going. It's keeping them there, isn't it? But I've never had anybody offer me 10k just to stay till extra sort of like 6 hours. For some of these rich people though, I mean 10k is like, you know, it's like us giving a tenner to somebody, isn't it? You know, it takes us ages to earn a tenner and it takes them about 10 minutes. What the hell? Oh, I've got engine malfunction. Right, yeah, well, yeah, I agree with you, big money. Only thing is, them sort of jobs don't come often enough, do they? I need to find a red spanner because I've got damage I didn't have. Well, now. Hopefully there's a red spanner up here where I'm going now, so I can get a repair. I do enjoy doing it, you know, especially like when you see people down on the floor or in the hall and they're just enjoying themselves. It's a great feeling that you've contributed towards helping them, you know, to have a good night and you know, thoroughly enjoy themselves. Move over. I'm coming through. Oh, you ignorant bastard. Bloody copper. See, I'm indicating. And another ignorant copper. See, we don't get a lot of that round here, though. We don't get a lot of big money round here. Round here, if they're going to do anything, they smoke. They go up the city. Which is a bit frustrating, really, because it takes your work away from you. I mean, I got one New Year's Eve, which is from 8 o'clock in the evening till about 2, 3 in the morning. But because there are a lot of friends that were involved, basically I'm doing it cheap, so I'm only doing it for 300 quid. So do you still do it, or have you left it all together now, that scene? Oh Christ, mate. That's bad news. I say sorry, mate. I've had a few heart attacks. I know what it's like because I can't drive anymore either. Makes a hell of a difference to life, doesn't it, all this shit? I think a lot of it is nowadays we're all the wrong side of the 20 mark, aren't we? We don't fix so easy. So that's why you do Euro truck then, because that's the same as me. It's the closest you can get to driving at the minute. Yeah, I know all about that. Do you know, it's funny, when we're working and we're working hard, all we do is think, oh, I wish I could have, you know, an easy time of it and just chill out. And then when you get the time to chill out, you wish you were back at work. That's why I think stuff like this is where it's good. Well, at least it's one thing. It gives you a chance because you can get that #1 slot you're after. You go for it. Smash them miles out and get the #1 slot. I mean, I won't get the #1 slot with monthly driving, but you know, I only do it just to piss the rest of the guys off, just to make sure that it upsets their balance of who's going to get into what. That's like me and I think it was Teabag, weren't it? We told you, you know, you didn't want to step on anybody's toes. You wouldn't do that because it's somebody like you that gives us the incentive to drive more and try to beat you. You know. That, you know, it's it'll be really good. Competition is healthy. Well, you go for it, mate. You go for it. It's you know, you hit that #1 spot, knock them all off of there. That'll be as funny as hell, and that'll be brilliant because you deserve it. Here's the first marker. I altered the route because I didn't want to do the job with all ferries. So I put a marker in place to make sure I stayed by roads. Well, I think the thing is with the DDL is a lot of us, you know, life's been so shitty to all of us, like it has with anybody, that we've got a great bunch of guys here that just love a good laugh. But also at the same time, we'll all sit and speak to anybody and about anything. And if in some way we can help out, we try to, you know. Sadly, it's not always possible. You know, I mean, I even think I ought to start doing the lottery, because if I won like the Euro millions, you know, like like yourself and a few other guys in the DDL would want for nothing, you know, make sure you're comfortable and you got what you needed. You know, but things like old T-Bag, I'd get him a blow-up doll. Gibbo would get him a blow-up sheep. Mark, old Clibbo, I'd have to get him something like the puncture repair kit so he can repair his last blow-up doll. And hopefully none of them are listening at the moment. You know, Dr. Dave, I would invest in a decent barber for him, you know. It wouldn't be my barber, because I mean my hairstyle's sort of rapidly gone and still going. I was going to get a solar panel tattooed on the top of it, you know, so everybody said, you know, why have you got that on? I said, it's a solar panel for a sex machine, but my missus reckons that if it did, it'd need the wires reconnecting. How's the sound on Truck Sim? Is that better, mate? Hopefully it is. Yeah, do you know what I did? I bought myself some of them clippers, and every like month I just get them out of the box. I mean, it only cost me 50 quid, but I tell you what, the money I have saved in doing my own barnet is unreal. You know, I mean, especially the prices they charge now for, you know, like a trim. Bloody ridiculous. I've got a pair of clippers and I just take it all off, do a number one all over. So I'm with you on that one, you know. I mean, one of my friends, he's a hairdresser, but, you know, it's the prices he charges still, you know, it's just way over the top, you know. So I've got a bit of barney going on with my vet at the moment. I had a payment plan to treat my cat, you know, every like month. That was about $12.50 a month. They phoned me up the other day and say, you know, you cancelled the direct debit. I said, well, you moved. I says, and I told you, I can't get to where you've moved. I said, I'm not allowed to drive anymore. So I've got no transport. I've got no way of getting to where you are because you're not on a bus route. And they went, oh yeah, but you've got to pay us the last £100 of the contract. I says, I ain't doing that. I says, you breached the contract. I said, by moving into an area that I couldn't get to. I says, you made it impossible. I says, and I'm not paying you for something I can't have service of. So they reckon they're going to hand it over to the debt collector. So when it comes, I'll be disputing it. And I'll be putting it in writing, the reason why I'm not paying it. And that'll be the end of the bloody matter. I've always paid my dues, but I tell you what, these vets are taking the mick. They moved about 10 miles out of the area. There's absolutely no way I can get to them. Because obviously, the same as yourself, I'm not allowed to drive and I can't drive. Yet they want me to pay another £100 for treatment that I'm not going to be able to get my cat treated with. So, well, no, naff it. I've got to pay that £100 out. I'm buying the stuff and doing it myself. You know, like worming tablets and, you know, the flea spray or whatever it is. It's so there's going to be a bit of a barney going on there. Yeah, see, the town I live in, whoa, nearly missed the junction. The town that I live in, we now don't have a vet because these ones moved out of the way, and I don't know. I'll have to find out from Tesco's. I'll give them a go. But I was with Pet Plan, and they were brilliant. Weren't nothing to do with like the pet plan. It was the vets because they literally moved out of the area. So there's no way like people like myself can get to them. And I reckon they're going to find a lot of problems like that. But it's their fault, you know, they're the ones that moved out of the area. I do like this Promods, I'll tell you that, Cheshire. I really do, I like this Promods. AI is still a bit of a pain, but most of the time you get by with it. Oh, I just had a message come up. Well, the warships is updating. Oh, great, just what I wanted. I'm going to have to switch that off. Because it's not often I play World of Warships, so I don't have to worry about the updates. Star Trek Online is updating. That's 2 updates that are going on now. Boom, 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 boom. I just thought I better put my lights back on. This looks it. Or just open the curtains. Open the curtains. Better. I forgot I put the lights on. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's been quiet on Discord again today, hasn't it? Oh no, Tesco Insurance, yeah. I know what you mean, mate. I was just saying, mine I was with Pet Plan, which are very similar to like all the insurance people. You know, they deal with the vets and animals and that. But I never thought of actually looking into Tesco's, but I'm going to look into them and see what they come up with. Because they might have a local vet. Might be a vet around here I don't know about. See, in my town, we've got hundreds of hairdressers, hundreds of fast food, 2 big supermarkets, and nail bars coming out of everywhere. And the crazy thing is that if you want to get your hair and nails done or something to eat, it ain't a problem. You want anything else in this town, you're buggered. And that's the same even with the vet. Even the vets have moved away, so I think they become incorporated in another vet, and they sort of decided to stay where these other vets were, purely down to the fact they had a bigger space. But they cut their own throats, really. Yeah, I'm a bit out in the sticks down in Essex, but you know, I left the city life behind. I had enough of city life. I want to go somewhere nice and quiet, so I now live out in the sticks as such. I've been up to Edinburgh many times when I was driving. Used to go up to Inverkeithing. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I used to go, where would I used to go? Used to go Inverkeithing, somewhere up in Fife, Cumbernauld, Glasgow. Used to have runs all around Scotland. I used to love it up there. And as for you Scottish people, I mean, your hospitality is second to none. You know, absolutely brilliant. I was So you know the area a little bit then. That's good. So I take it, because I know, because as I say, I was in the game myself, but you know, the odd roles disappeared which frequented your premises. Yeah, exactly, mate. I know. I used to like it if I got sent down to near Bath at Christmas time. If I got sent down to that area, I knew I'd always come back basically empty. So what I used to do is I used to buy all my Christmas trees down at Bath, and I'd pay like about £3.50 for a 6-footer. So what I did is I used to open the curtain side up and buy about 100 Christmas trees, you know, ranging between 4 foot up to sort of like 10 foot. And I used to bring them back here, unload them all, and then I used to make a fair whack of profit with that. Yeah, hello. Somebody came in Discord and then left it Discord. They're back in again. Hello. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. It's the only problem with looking on the monitor on the right. Yeah. Well, it's amazing how, like, when you get something like that happen, how we never understood how you could be one box short, you know, but they were. I tell you what I did once. I pulled up. I had to do a delivery of a load of windows and door frames up at Tree Bores, and sitting there talking to them, saying I've always been fascinated on how they make the sweets and all of that. So they took me around and they showed me. Hello there. How you doing? Yeah, not bad, mate. Yeah, I was saying it was. I went at Tree Bores. I had to walk around the factory with these people. They showed me what was what. It was really interesting. When I come out, they said, "You got any kids?" I said, "Yeah, I've got a couple of little small ones." And they said, "Here you go," and they gave me 3 dustbin bagfuls of bloody sweets. I said, I can't afford that. And they said, "No, you take them." "Oh, are you joking?" They went, "No, it's just they've got slight defects, like, you know, the colour's not right, or, you know, they haven't mixed together right, and we can't sell them because then they don't look right." Wow, wicked. I have 3 dustbin bags, black dustbin bags full of these bloody sweets and chocolates and mints and everything. It was phenomenal. So how you doing, Michael? All right?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, mate. Yeah, you?
Yeah, no. My flight sim crashed earlier. I don't know why. Yeah, it just crashed. I don't know why. It started to. I think it's because something was updating. Cheshire Cat was kind enough to let me know that I was speaking like a robot, so my stream was acting up.
No luck today, then.
Nah, and I think my neck's gone. I think I took a dive yesterday and my neck is killing me today, so I must have hit something on the way down.
Oh, you must have knocked something.
Yeah, well, I've got 4 discs in my neck that are crushed anyway. But this morning I got up and it's like, can't move my frigging head. The pain is just intense sitting here.
Yeah.
But it don't matter whether I'm sitting here or doing anything else. Neck hurts anyway. Right.
Yeah, I'm only getting like. How you doing, Cheshire? You alright?
Oh yeah, I bet you love that. Case of Guinness each. What's that? 12 cans, isn't it? Nice.
We've got the old water theme going on in the background there, eh, Walter?
Yeah, I've got my H2O running. It's a new light, so I'm actually checking it out. I've got to put the other lens in, see what the other lens is going to look like. But,
Right, kept cutting out there, Walter, buddy.
oh, right. I said, yeah, that's my H2O. It's a new light for my discos.
You just trying them out, are you?
Yeah, I'm giving it a run. I've got another lens to put in to see what the different effect will be. Right. It looks fairly good. I'm quite pleased with it.
Yeah, it's really good, mate.
Especially for an animated background, it's you know, looks nice. Looks better when it's totally dark.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've just ordered 2 more lights, which has just cost me 350 quid.
You've got to get them, buddy.
Yeah, I said I've just ordered 2 more lights, which is going to cost me 350 quid.
How much, sorry?
350
Bloody hell.
just for 2
They're
lights.
worth it now, aren't they?
These will be, yeah, because the effects that I can do with them are, you know, absolutely blinding.
Yeah.
Because as long as
I
you,
used
as long as you've got them working right, you know, it's amazing how people tend to not worry too much about the music you're playing because the effects really sort of overpower as well. So if you play a weak song that nobody likes, it don't matter because the lights get them going anyway because they all want to boogie.
Yeah, I used to do a bit with my mate. I had the setup, he just had more music for me, so.
You know, I told you the other day that I got a booking for January for a wedding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I found out today. It's going to be a real hard one, mate, because I've really got to be careful and pick the songs because let's put it this way: they're getting married, but the man is basically dying.
Right, yeah. I've got to pick these songs.
Yeah, so you don't need to have songs like, you know,
chirpy, cheerful, not.
yeah, you don't want anything like "Don't Leave Me This Way." You know, that's just them sort of songs I've got to make sure are not in there.
Packed away, Walter. Packed them away. What'd you say? It's like, you'll have it on your computer anyway, wouldn't you? So.
Oh, it'll all be on there. I mean, I just do the playlist. But I'm not holding my fingers that I'll get that one booked, because if anything happens before that day, then you know, it's such a shame, really.
Yeah.
Because weddings are really good times. You get good vibes off of them. Everybody wants to have fun, so you can just hit them with all the like real good music. But sadly, this, as much as it's a happy occasion, it's also a really, really sad one, and I don't quite know how I'm going to work it. I've actually emailed a couple of my DJ mates on UK DJ sites and taking their advice on how they'd handle this.
Yeah. You got much good advice there?
Oh, with them guys, yeah, they're brilliant. I mean, they were all DJs, and a lot of us been doing it for donkey's years, and you know, but I just don't know whether or not they've ever come across this sort of situation, and that's going to be a real hard one.
It's that sort of situation, but I've never come across it myself. So.
Nah, I mean, when they when they first said about it, I said, "Well, your family." They went, "Yeah." I says, "I'll do it for 150." I says, "You know, it's not family." I said, "Well, it's 350." They went, "Okie dokie." I says, "Well, we'll probably do it. I'll let you know closer to the day." I says, "Yeah, no worries." And then today I found out, you know, this bit of news, and I thought, oh shit, you know, that's really, really going to be a hard one to do, you know.
Yeah, I remember you saying the other day that you were going to do some DJing for your family.
I mean, New Year's is easy, because I mean, you just play everything from the 50s, all the really sort of like hip stuff, the 70s. You leave the 60s alone, believe it or not. You avoid the 60s. A lot of people don't like the 60s music because it was all Beatles and Rolling Stones, but
yeah, I'm going to say there's a couple of bits in the 60s you can't get away with it. But,
yeah. But as I say, it's the 50s, 70s, 80s, and the noughties, you know.
99.
Yeah, people are not keen on so much on a lot of the stuff in the 90s. They like the smoochies of the 90s.
Yes, that was when I was at school, the naughty 90s, mate.
Yeah. Can't really remember much of my 90s, to be honest. Besides, I had a couple of kids. Can't remember a lot about it.
Well, when you were 90, it was quite a few years ago, wasn't it?
Okay, so it begins. This is it. You got the first one in of the day, that's it, right? This means what? You shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, our Cheshire Cat used to do discos as well, mobile discos.
Yeah? Yeah, I used to do it too with my mate.
I've been doing them since about 72, 73.
And how much into your 90s are you now?
You are so going to pay for this.
Well, you said you've been doing them since you were 72 and 73, didn't you?
Since 1972, 73. You arse wipe.
Come on. Hey, you got 3 lights now, mate.
Oh, sweet. That's because I'm getting abused, that's why.
That's it.
That's because you're giving me abuse. Everybody likes it when I'm getting abused. Yeah, I started streaming flight sim, but don't know, something went wrong. It just crashed and fell down around its ears and all sorts. So I gave up with that and just went, right, that's it. You're a truck.
I was tempted to do something different today, and I don't know what I fancy. So
Well,
I've got that nice of a car, but not everybody likes that, really. So
I don't know, mate. I don't really know what it's about, to be honest.
but it's like basically you're a teenager in 1995. Your parents have gone away and left you in charge of the house. That's
Thanks for that, Cheshire Cat. Appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, you play a teenager in the 90s, 95 I think it was, and basically you've just got to build up your dad's car that they've left while they've gone on holiday, and you've got to do jobs and stuff like that to earn money. But it's definitely a non-PG stream because you get to piss wherever you like.
All right.
You have like a urine meter, a hunger meter, sanity. So yeah, different meters for hunger and stuff like that. Oh, sounds like my phone's going there. Yeah, let's call. I'll be back in a second.
No worries. Right. You see, Cheshire, that's what happens. Our mates come in and they start giving me abuse straight away. I mean, that's just so wrong, isn't it, mate? That really is just so wrong. Oh, I've got a hook right here, nearly cocked up. I only just looked at my GPS in time. I was just about to go straight on then. Didn't indicate either, that's bad. Oh. The only problem with this is you spend more time driving at night than what you do during the day. Sorry. Didn't dip me beams, they flashed the lights at me. And he's going to pull straight out, isn't he? Yep. Is he going to boogie or is he going to slow me down? No, he's going to boogie. What are you braking for? On the side of the road, you can. Oh, you flat. In actual fact, I'm going to pull in there because I want to get myself a smoke. Stay. Oh, I didn't park that very well, did I? Look at that. Looks like I've been parking up in Leeds too long. There we go. One can of instant spray relief. A bit of freeze spray and I can actually move my head a bit. Oh. So better. So better. I've got to put this on. There's no I've used that. Huh. Chances are it might affect me a bit. The only thing I just find strange about ETS and ATS is that if you stop for a minute and pull over, all the traffic stops. It's like, because I've took a break, it means they've all got to take a break. It's really weird. You thought the AI would have just kept going and going and going and going. You're driving at the minute, Cheshire?
Walter.
Hi, little how there out being?
When the wife calls, one with a answer.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I will do is I'll just pause out for a split sec and turn up Discord, because Discord has gone very quiet for some reason.
It might be me. I've got my mic
No.
above me a little bit.
That's it.
I've lost a bit of this chair I'm fixing.
You lost a bit of the chair you're fixing.
Yeah. The lad's got a Crayola wooden chair.
All right.
And he keeps pushing on the back of the, the backrest, and it's loosened the little thread on the inside of the top part. So I've just pulled it out and hot glued it back in place. It looks solid. I just need to find the back piece now. And bloody hell have I put that?
Oh, goody, 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 goody. Cheshire Cat says he's eating the kilometres.
Good man.
I think he ought to push and get... Ah, missed the junction. Can I back up or can't I?
Where the fuck did I put that?
If I swing that out round now, I'll avoid hitting anybody. And I can still swing around now.
Oh, there.
Sorry, Fuzzy Wuzzy. I was so busy doing other things that I forgot where I was going.
That's exactly what I need to do now.
So you've hot glued it, not wooden glued it.
Not what? Sorry, mate, you cut out.
Yeah, you've hot glued, not wood glue.
Yeah, I ain't got no wood glue. I had hot glue lying around from my modelling days, so I thought I'll use that. It does the job for me.
Yeah, I find that hot glue does some things.
Oh. That's if it didn't shoot the second tube elsewhere.
Tell you what I use, there's like an Eruo dye. A lot of places are doing it. It's a 2-in-1. A lot of the cheap stores are doing it now. But this 2-in-1 is it's really bloody good. I've used that to stick all sorts together, and believe me, once it's glued, it's bloody glued. It ain't coming apart again. I've done coffee tables with it, chairs, everything.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't tend to keep that in the house. So,
I mean,
but I've always had hot glue in the house because I've always had modelling, done create and stuff.
Now, now the winter's here, I'm building a wind vane, but it's going to be, I'm not too sure whether to do a Spitfire or whether to do a Mosquito.
Well, that feels a lot solider anyway.
But the wingspan's going to be about 3 foot in diameter, either one.
Christ.
Oh, it's big. You've got to have it so people can see it. And I'm even going to have solar panel fitted in it, so it flashes the LEDs, red, green and white. Cobblestone Road.
Has my sister been in the Discord chat yet?
No, mate, she hasn't.
I wondered the other day, I thought, well, she's joined up with us and she's not in voice chat yet.
She's probably avoiding us because she don't want to get chatted up.
That she don't want Baxi to try and chat her up, that's probably what it is.
Yep. Won't be just him though, will it?
No, I suppose not.
He'll be the one that starts it, and the rest of them will jump in. Bless her.
Yeah.
But she's your sister, she'll handle it.
Yeah. What the hell was that mixed before?
It's nice actually to have female in the team.
Yeah, so I thought to myself the other day it might actually entice other women to join up. You never know, do you?
No, you know, there's a lot of women truck drivers nowadays in real life. Cool, bloody hell.
Maybe Jade might want to start driving with us, considering there's another bird here.
Yeah.
You never know. Not just another bird. Well, obviously I can't really keep saying bird, that's my sister.
I was going to say, that just don't sound right, mate, coming from a brother, you know?
But another mum. She's got two little ones, so Jade will have company to talk to about kids and stuff now if she needs.
Yeah.
Right, that's in glued in place, that's glued in place. Yes, I've got a big stack full of the lads' toys that I've got to work through and make sure it's all fully fastened together. He tends to rip things apart very easily nowadays. I'll just do.
Oh, this looks like a border town.
I've just put my finger right in the hot glue, that's never good.
Oh, I've done that loads of times.
Luckily, it's just tacky, it weren't hot, but.
Oh no, normally I do it, it just pours out the end of the gun.
It's just, yeah, I've done that many a time, but it's just come out the end of the nozzle. You're like, oh! The amount of bloody blisters I've had. There's a hot glue.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh.
All the same bloody patch candy, not what it said. Do you not do much American truck anymore then, Walter? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, I still do my American truck. It's just that at the moment I've got this to do. I've got 1,400, well, just under 1,500 to do on this run.
What, are you MP or single?
Single. I'm in Promods, mate.
Yeah, I do like the old Promods.
Well, the thing is I can't see the point in being on multiplayer during the day because you're driving by yourself because the roads are empty.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one really else on.
No. Only on server 2 and I don't go on there.
No.
Because I honestly believe if we go on server 2, mind you, if we go on server 2 or server 3, this is where we keep getting kicked and banned because there's somebody out there who's definitely got a vendetta against the DDL.
Yeah, it seems that way, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm convinced of it.
And I don't want to get banned, and I know nobody else here wants to get banned. So.
Well, I don't give a toss because I've got Promods, so.
Well, yeah.
You know, they ban me for life. I don't give a flying muck. They banned me, it'd be the worst thing they ever did, because all I'll do is cause them so much shit in trouble. Because once they banned you, can't do nothing else to you, can they?
No, no.
No, these people who do the multiplayer, I honestly starting to feel that they're little tin gods, and they don't have to answer to anybody, and they think they own the truck sim, and they don't.
I'm waiting for SCS to turn around to them and say, right, we're doing our own online now.
Yeah.
That would be so lush, wouldn't it?
Yep. Be 100% better. It'll be
Yeah.
run better. It'll be moderated better. You know? Because they will vet all the people that they moderate or moderate for them.
You'll get the mods that are on there on MP at the minute go on and say, can we be a mod for you? No, go away.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work very well, did it?
I think I'll top up the fuel while I'm here.
Don't forget, viewers, if you're liking what you're seeing, hit that like button, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe.
There's only you, me and Cheshire in here, I believe.
Are you on a second screen, are you? Watching your own screen?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was an extra one there, that's why I said it.
Yeah, no. There's only 3 of us. I mean, yesterday when I did flight sim, I mean, I had a whole load of people come in, but today, it's been dead.
I was going to stream today, but I don't want to disrupt your stream, so I'll...
Yeah, you go ahead, mate.
Yeah, no, I'll stream all day tomorrow, mate.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Don't
a
bother me.
tomorrow, isn't it? So...
There's probably thousands of others that are out there streaming the same stuff, so...
probably.
You know, don't bother me, mate. You want to stream, you stream.
Oh, still got the top of it. Oh, mate. So that's that stuff glued together. Might do a bit of single player myself, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to look and see if anything's coming. I can't see anything coming. Looks clear.
There we go.
Where the hell am I going? I'll pull over for a minute. Don't quite get this. Yeah, I do agree with you on that, Cheshire, actually, because half of those that are driving in Euro truck and are moderators literally have no idea how to drive anyway, and they don't even know how to drive a truck, let alone a car. You know? That was supposed to be the other way around, wasn't it? Alright, let's come out of that so I can go back down this bit instead of going all the way up the end. I'm down there. Can't see a point going all the way up there, just come back down and do this bit. Taking me around in a circle. It took me in a bloody circle. Oh, what? Can't turn off up there. That's why it took me all the way up the end. Oh, I have got to do as it says. Go way up the end here just to turn around and come back.
Let's do a bit of single. Is the game booting up or is it not? Oh, it's done that shitty thing again. Where the game loads up but it doesn't boot straight to the game.
Yeah.
You know, if you get like a notification on the like Google Chrome or something like that, and
Yeah.
the box along your tab bar goes orange.
Yeah.
That's what it does with me. And it actually loads the game up, but you can't see it, so it's basically itself. So if it does that once, what I have to do is wait for it to load up and then just double tap the Euro truck button until it.
No, I've only got to drive up there just to drive around and come back.
Who's that? Oh, right. Somebody at work's messaged me through Steam. I never get messages on Steam.
I do now and again. I put a hell of a rocket into my noble air today. People like to fly for.
Yeah.
Well, I went in because they got all new stuff, and the website's crap, and 1.33 is ready in beta. Huh. Cheshire Cat's just got a message from Steam. 1.33 is ready in beta.
Oh, I might actually quit this then and go into that. Thanks, Cheshire. Let's quit the game. I'm still set up in Dark Blue for Force.
Hang on, let me pull over for a sec.
Are you doing the same, mate?
Nah. Soul Smasher, what happened to your plane crashed? No, mate, the whole game did. The whole flight simulator crashed. There was a couple of updates come on, and then me Streamlabs OBS started acting up with the audio, and then the game crashed. So I've nuts to it. That's it. I've now come over to the Eruo truck and Promods 3.2. So I've done it that way.
It does mean that we'd need to swap back and forth. I can't remember what the newest update does.
Yeah, so that's the reason why. Yeah, I'm alright. Bit of a sore neck, but I'm alright.
I'm sure one of the newest.
Promods won't work on 133.
No, I'm not. I'm just running a single player. I'm not running Promods at the minute. Well, I've got Promods, but I've not got it on the profile I was going to use.
Yeah, so I told Noble Air people that that the ACAR system is a load of crap and the website's a load of crap, and instead of making things better, they've made it bloody worse. You know, so I'll go back in later and find out what they have to say about it. I'll probably have to have a board meeting because you know me, I don't say anything unless I think it's time to have it said, and that's time. I've given them a year. They haven't sorted it out in a year. They've made things worse. So the original stuff we had was better than what we got now. So I did, whoops, just gone through red lights. Never mind. So I'll wait to see what the message will be replied on the forum. It's just we used to have a Pirate system, which was a way of recording your flights and selecting your flights, and that works sweet as a nut. The system they got at the moment, it's a load of crap. You can't even pick a flight. You know, you can't bid for one because that ain't working. It's just a load of crap now. So, and I've told them so. And I've already told them that I'll face up to anybody who wants to argue about it, you know, in person or over the channel. I'm not worried. You know, they keep saying we're losing pilots. Well, of course they will, because they're not doing anything better. They're making it worse. The website they got up there, it's just not functional. It's not attractive. It's so frigging basic. It's unreal. They've actually got no idea what they're trying to do, and there's a couple of us that have got the skills to do it all, and they won't involve us. And what makes it worse is they've said now that we've got to go on this air traffic control thing once a month without fail, and I won't go on it. So I told them where to stick that up the rear end and all.
Yeah.
I do go on it, but you know, I will not be dictated to that I've got to do it. It's a bit like Dave dictating, saying that I have to do 100,000 miles a month. You know?
100?
No, I'm
10,000?
just saying. It's like Dave saying that I've got to do 100,000 miles a month. Yeah, even if it was capable, you know, because I've been dictated to, it'll be, yeah, bollocks, I'll do 1 mile a month if that. You know, it's, and I won't even do 10,000 to be honest. I mean, out of the whole year, I've only got about 5,000, haven't I? Don't know what I've got. But no, these people that have decided they're going to make all the changes are...
I didn't hear a word of that, mate.
Yeah, just saying, the people that have decided they're making all these changes really and truly have got no idea what they're doing, and they're just wrecking it all. But unlike everybody else who is just being quiet, I'll speak up. And the CEO will be on my side. That's the best part. Don't you hate it when traffic lights change in front of you? Yeah, it's so good, it's so good, it's good, it's good.
Oh.
I is going to pull up here and
Let's finish updating. Right. Let's see what's different in this then. I think you can actually have container trailers now, like I said the other week. I said it'd be good if you can have your own trailer that's a container as a trailer, you know, to put a container on.
yeah.
Game updated to the version game.
Okie dokie, I'm going to take a break for a bit because I'm going to have to take some painkillers because my neck is absolutely killing me. So I'm going to kill the stream. Cheshire Cat, thanks ever so much for your conversation, mate. It's been absolutely blinding. It's been brilliant, mate. Get to know you. And keep on trucking, mate. You got that number 1 slot to get. I'll still be in Discord, but I'm just going to knock the stream on the head because I've got to take some painkillers. So I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. We're gone.